This is Avivv. He's by far one of the most massively decorated Fortnite players to ever touch the game. And if you want to become as successful as him, watch this whole video too, since I have divided this video into 5 tips that can actually help you become like Avivv and dominate on high ping. Wait, let me just clarify something. If you want to be as successful as Avivv or close to as successful as him, you're gonna have to grind as much as him or more. So if you're not really out there with a willpower enough to grind, and if you've got a loser mindset, thinking that it's not really gonna happen in 2 days, then please click off this video. This video is not for you, and neither is Fortnite competitive. Now that that's out of the way, let's actually get into the tips. First things first, to be able to dominate like Avivv and high ping, you wanna have really good aim. Many people accused Avivv of cheating in the past, and his aim is really good. Before he ever went to LAN, most of the people thought that Avivv had aimbot. But the reality is he does not. His aim is just that good. So you want to be replicating his aim in your game as well. For that, you can aim train a lot and also check out Raiders long range scenarios. Scenarios such as glider tracking, surge tracking, and horizontal tracking are all really helpful to improve your aim. Another thing that can actually help you get a really good aim is good mouse control. So for that, what you want to be doing is you can go to Aim Labs or Kovacs and train most of the scenarios that you find useful. The ones that I do are on the screen. The second thing that you want to be working on if you want to become like Avivv is to improve your piece control. Now don't get me wrong here, I'm not talking about mechanics such as triple edits or quad edits, but piece control. Piece control basically means that you box up your opponent fully so that you have the control over their movement. So to work on your piece control, what you can do is you can go to Raiders map again, and over there do most of the piece control scenarios. Usually I like to do all of the piece control tunnels at least once before playing any games. But if you're beginning, or if you just do not have much idea about piece control, what I recommend you to do is go to the piece section in Raiders map, and over there do each and every scenario at least twice. It's gonna take a really long time, but the grind always pays off. The third tip, and a relatively underrated mechanic in Fortnite, is phasing. Phasing basically means that you use exploits to get into your opponent's build. What phasing actually helps you to do is basically it surprises your opponent, so that way you've got an upper hand since it makes them panic a lot. And why you want to be using phasing instead of learning how to take walls and improving your wall taking timing is because you're on high ping. Since you're on high ping, you're not going to be taking walls or stuff like that. So what you want to be doing is you want to learn phasing so that you can get into your opponent's box and then 200 pump them in the head. For that, you're going to have to work on your shotgun aim as well. For that too, what you can do is basically go to Raiders map and first do the shotgun react scenarios. After that, what you want to be doing is go to the competitive section and over there do the phasing practice. The fourth tip that you want to implement if you're trying to fight like Avivv is basically to fight from at least 2 boxes away. Since you're on higher ping, you do not want to risk low ping players getting your wall first try, or else it's going to be really easy for them to piece you off. So what you want to be doing is whenever you're fighting someone, always make some space beforehand. That way, if you've got 2 to 3 boxes to operate from, you can confuse your opponent and always get some pre-fires. This is something that Avivv does a lot whenever he's fighting someone who's low ping and really skilled. For learning this mechanic, what you want to be doing is you want to basically 1v1 a low ping fan. And whenever you're doing that, what you want to be doing is you want to always make a lot of space for yourself and ask them to aggress you as much as they can. Finally, the fifth and final tip to be able to play like Avivv and dominate on high ping is to learn how to take height. Taking height is really important. Not only does it give you a lot of visibility, it also gives you the option to pressurize your opponents. So, to learn to take height, I do not really imply that you start learning height retakes. According to me, height retakes are a waste of time. So what you actually want to be doing is you want to go to maps such as Forever Zone Wars or regular Zone Wars. Over there, always try to take height, since there's going to be at least 2 to 3 players that are always contesting you for height. Once you master taking height, your endgames are going to become so much better, and you're going to become so much more consistent in your endgames. So yeah, that is it for this video. If you like this video, do like and subscribe and share it with your friends. And yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. And if you want to learn how to play like Peterbot, check out the video on the screen right now.